Okay, Ronald, welcome to the second round of ETS season 18 here in Austria. A track which you know from all the races we did in the past, and I also know that you like the track. How is it going so far for you?
Well, we had only one practice run in mixed conditions. I think I had a bit better grip than the heat before, but after 1 minute it started to drizzle a bit. But so far it was good.
As I mentioned, you have raced here many times. What is the secret, in your opinion, to be fast on this track? Do you have to work a lot on the setup? Is it very different from other tracks, or what can you tell our viewers?
No, it's not too different to other tracks, but the track is still quite challenging with the banking and with the sweep end of straight. But then you have to nail it for the important runs, Q1, Q2, or whenever you are on new tires. So that's the tricky part, and the competition is very high. Higher than this season, higher than ever. So you need to make the right decisions, but also have to look a bit about, the track, the grip. We expect normally high grip, but you never know with the weather forecast if it could rain later today, tomorrow, the other day. So it's more like a wait and see.
Okay, and especially when we look onto the rest of the weekend, almost everybody is here. You have always been very strong on this track, but in the end, the final result was just kind of missing a bit. You TQ'd once, but you didn't win. What do you expect from yourself for the rest of the weekend?
No, personally, I mean, 2 years ago we had the new tires, and I didn't understand the tires, the new D36. So this was more the issue 2 years ago. Last year, I didn't have so much pace last year, so this was more of a struggle. But this year, I feel very good with the car, with myself. But in the end, like I said before, you have to make the right decisions at the right time. So I will see.
Okay, and one last question about the rest of the summer. The European Championships will be upcoming in Utrecht, where you finished third at the warm-up race, and then we will also have another very big ETS in Luxembourg. How much do you look forward to the rest of the summer, also including German nationals on a smaller track?
First, I look forward for here, because it's day one, basically. But afterwards, the Euros, I felt quite confident for the Euros. We had quite good pace. Nationals, it's a completely different story. It's a very small track, but the competition is also high, as it is the qualifier for the Worlds next year. And at Luxembourg, for sure I will try to go once to Luxembourg before the ETS. I don't know when, but it's nice that you have upcoming events quite soon, because after Luxembourg in September, I don't know about the rest of the year. For sure, there's not many big asphalt races anyway. So in a few weeks we have a lot of big and nice races, and hopefully the weather stays all the time dry.
Okay, so that was maybe the best mention from Ronald now, that we hope for dry weather for the rest of the weekend. Good luck for you and for the Mugen team. Maybe we will talk to you later during the weekend. Ronald Völker here from the Mugen Psyche team. Okay, so let's talk to Infinity's one and only Bruno Coelho. Bruno, welcome to the second round here of the ETS season in Austria. Last time we talked in Apeldoorn when your car was not officially released, but now since last week the car is out on the market, and I think you have received a lot of feedback. We saw all the pictures. How was the feeling of being officially released?
Yeah, of course it's super good, and also the feedback from the people outside. Of course we take the positive ones, the negative ones, there is always the bad side of it. But honestly, it has been really good. Finally, we have the full car also for us. It's not anymore a prototype. We had many prototype parts in Apeldoorn, and now we have the full production car, which is also very good for us in terms of performance, that we can step up a little bit more compared to Apeldoorn. But yeah, it has been crazy these last 6 months. I mean, it was so fast until now, and I'm really happy about all the project.
Yeah, as you mentioned, in Apeldoorn the car was not 100% production, but you still had some runs where the pace was really good. You could follow Orlovsky and Lucas in qualifying. The finals had been a different story. But then you went to the Euros warm-up race in Utrecht, where you also have been close to Orlovsky, who won the race. What do you expect from this weekend here? I mean, last year you were still racing with X-Ray, but you finished second behind Orlovsky. It was also a close fight. What do you think about the race here?
Yeah, I mean, the race here is it's always hard. I mean, racing with Orlovsky is always hard. Our competition is very close, has been for the last few years. in off-road and in on-road. So I don't expect it to be different this weekend. So it is going to be again a close fight, I hope. But yeah, I mean, as I said, we step up a little bit more compared to Apeldoorn. In Utrecht we were pretty happy, and even after the race we were there one more day and the car improved even more. So we are really happy about the pace. Unfortunately on the qualifies there was some trouble on the qualify that I was on new tires. Otherwise I could have started first for the finals. But you know, it's the races and we need to accept it, and it was about testing there. So yeah, as I said, we need to have more testing. Also the car now coming to the market is a good thing for us, that we have many customers now trying the car, giving more feedback. That is a thing that we don't really have compared to the other companies, that they have a lot of people driving and they can actually share setups and share information. So now we are also having that part, so is one more step that we can give on our car.
Okay, so when we check the times, I mean, it's only one run you have done today, but you told me before the interview that you have been not here for practice. So last run for you on the track was at the race last year. How was the first run on track, and what do you think is this, the key to be fast on this track with the tires we have now and the power? So.
Yeah, I haven't been here because I had the off-road European Championship when the team came here to test. But the team was pretty happy with the setup here, so I just started with the setup that the team had here. So as you know, in Modify it counts normally the first 3-4 laps, that when the tire is fresh. And the first 3 or 4 laps I was trying to know, let's just know the track again. Don't try to force too much, don't destroy the car. And I feel pretty good. And I was, next run I will be a little bit more confident. So I was surprised when I was 4th overall, still with only one run, as I was not here for 1 year. So yeah, I mean, it's a very good feeling, and I hope next one will be better.
Okay, one last question. I think on your Facebook I saw one video clip with you running a 1/8 scale nitro car. Many people commented below the video. So what is the plan with the nitro class?
Yeah, it was just an invitation from Infinity in that race, because Naoto could not come to that race because he had the baby now. Yeah. So he could not come to the race, and they were like, Bruno, you want to drive? And I was like, for sure, I want to drive. And but yeah, it's just gonna be that race, and probably another one that is Singapore race. That is basically the Infinity race they have there in Singapore. And probably I'm going to drive there again. But that's just these 2 funny races, let's say, just to have some fun and just drive different classes. But I will keep driving touring car, and 1/8 off-road and electric for the moment is the main classes.
Okay, then yeah, we are really excited for you and the team showing the new car here on track this weekend. Good luck for the rest of the weekend, and thank you for the moment.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so now we're talking to Simon Lauter from Team Automatics. Simon, welcome to the second round of ETS Season 18 here in Aigen in Austria. A track which you maybe have good memories from last year where you finished 3rd.
Yes, I'm very happy that we are racing here again. It's the closest track for me from my hometown. I only have a 2-hour, 15-minute drive, so obviously this is the track where I have kind of a practice advantage, or at least this is what I hoped for before summer. But now I think a lot of guys spent a week or more than 1 weekend here, so we will see how this pays off.
Yeah, but as you said, the most of the teams, they have come here for practice and to get everything perfect on the car. What have you invested in case of days to come here? How many times you practiced here this year?
I think it was 6 days. But I'm stuck to the weekends, so I think some other teams, they stayed for 1 full week, 7 days or something, or Thursday to Monday. So I think this year it kind of equals out. But I was very happy with my practice, and yeah, I'm looking forward because I think there could be a change in order. A lot going on. It's typically a track where something can happen in qualifiers, where other guys probably are very fast that you don't immediately think of, let's say it like this. But for sure everyone is hunting Michael once again, and he won here the last 2 years, I think, so we will see what happens.
Yeah, when you come here for a practice day or for 2, how do you approach these practice days? Because you can do so many things. You can test endless stuff on the car. You can try different cars. What is your basic approach to practice sessions?
I think there's 2 different approaches possible. It depends on whether you are at the track, the race happens, or whether you are just at one track. I think if you are at the track where the race happens, it's very important to test stuff you have tested before and see how it behaves here and whether it does the same and gets the car faster. If you are practicing at another track, so for example at your home track, sometimes it's very helpful, or most of the time, in my opinion, it's very helpful to just try different things, see what they do, and then think about whether it could help at the ETS or at big races or whatever. Because usually at your home track, you're so confident with driving, you're so confident with your car, it's very, very hard to find something. For those days, let's call it, it's just like throw something in the car, unusual things, big changes, just to see what happens, and then try at the ETS tracks or at even at the races, try to find what could work here based on your knowledge you built from home.
Okay, so very interesting to hear about Simon's approach for practice. Last question, what do you expect from yourself? Which result? I mean, there could be only 2 possible results, which would be better than last year, but what do you think is a realistic goal for you?
I expect from myself to do the best I can. This is always my approach to every race. Give it your best, and then it's all good. I can go home with inner peace, let's call it like this. I think top 5 would be very good. Similar as Apeldoorn, it's a lot of big names here. But as I said before, my pace in Apeldoorn was good. This is the track where I have a kind of an advantage, I think. I hope to have a shot for the podium. Top 5 would be good. Everything else we need to see. I think there's scenarios where you're just happy to make the main, and there's scenarios where you're unhappy with P5. It just depends how everything goes, how the grip will be, because obviously with these raindrops now and with the ETS last weekend, the track should be very different to what we had in practice. So we will see. But my practice pace was very good. First practice was good as well. Now let's just see.
Okay, then good luck for the rest of the weekend. Maybe we will talk to you later during the next days. It was Simon Lauter from the Automatics team. Okay, so I'm now joined by Berkan Kilic from the Mugen Psyche team. Berkan, welcome to the ETS here in Austria. Normally you are known for racing 1/8 scale off-road nitro buggies, electric buggies, but yeah, sometimes you also race touring car. And now you stepped up into the modified class. You made the A-main in Vienna Neustadt in Austria on carpet. You made the A-main last time in Apeldoorn. How much do you enjoy racing touring cars?
I really love it because it's like something new. It's only 5 minutes. Like an off-road, we love to drive 45 minutes, 1 hour, go full sand and everything. But here it's like more calm. You need every lap needs to be perfect in that 5 minutes. And for me, I love that because also in off-road the tracks gets more high grip. It's almost the same like here, and yeah.
So do you also think that touring car racing helps you driving in off-road a little bit better or more precise then, or is it completely different?
I think it helps a little bit with the run time because you need to go more easy on the throttle, then you have more throttle control. Like, yeah.
Is it the first time for you here in Aigen? Have you been here for practice or not?
It's my first time, unfortunately. I really like the I only had 4 minutes right now, and there was 3 minutes of that was rain. And yeah, right now it's just, yeah. But it's the first time ever here, but I really like the track. Yeah, but I practice a lot on asphalt on my home track in Bremen. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, so beside from the ETS, what is your next big buggy race coming up?
My next big buggy race is, yeah, I don't know. The World Championship, the Electric World Championship. Yeah.
So this is also in Spain or in Portugal?
In Portugal. It's the same track as the Euro A. This year.
Okay, so for the moment, thank you. We will watch your race during the weekend. Maybe we will see this guy in the A-main again. Big surprise, Berkan Kilic, rocking the on-road cars from Mugen Psyche. Thanks for the moment.
Thank you.